Bright spots in the weekend. All right, we'll take those, Chris. Thank you. You're not supposed to talk in a library, but folks in one Saratoga County community are refusing to stay quiet about the firing of a beloved library employee. Last Wednesday night, when severe weather and tornado warnings were rolling through the area, the employee decided to close the library about 40 minutes early to get everyone home before things got worse. Everyone was safe except the employee, who wound up fired. The advice was pretty clear. Get home and seek shelter. Severe weather was making its way into southern Saratoga County, and the safest place to be was in a basement. But Theresa Marchione was at work at the library in Round Lake. According to those who know her, Marchione was concerned for the safety of library staff, patrons, and herself. So just after 7 p.m., she made the decision to close about 40 minutes early. As a result, Marchione was fired.
Apparently she did not call the director first. She called her after she got home, and this became a big issue.
Dixie Lee Sacks is the mayor of Round Lake and just one of many outraged at the library board's decision to fire Marchione.
A major percentage of this village is behind Theresa, and would like to, they feel the director made a mistake and that Theresa should be reinstated, and I feel the same way.
Marchione didn't want to make any comments on camera, and neither did any library officials. However, I did bump into a library board member on the street and asked her if she thought that they might reconsider their decision to terminate Marchione, and all she said to me was, "We did the right thing."
I just am in shock that...
Resident Michelle Stewart has started a Facebook campaign to have Marchione reinstated, arguing Marchione only did what was right.
I think she just was concerned about everyone.
Fellow resident Barbara Baker worked for more than 30 years in area libraries. If you had faced that same situation, what would you have done?
I would have closed it. Definitely.
Mayor Sacks says, as far as she can tell, there is no bad blood between the board and Marchione, but suggests if there is fault to be found, Marchione is the wrong person to look at.
I think the director should have called her and told her to close. Yeah. I think that should have been the proper step. But the director made the mistake.
Just a few moments before airtime, I got a call from Library Director Carol Sheffer, who told me she can't comment on Marchione's dismissal, but did confirm it happened and is unlikely to be overturned. I asked if it was strictly based on Marchione's decision to close the library early that night, and Scheffer told me the board is working on a statement that will be released in the next 24 hours. A big turnout is expected Tuesday night at the Round Lake Municipal Building on Burlington Avenue for the Library Board's next meeting, where they expect to have a protest on Marchione's termination. Theresa Marchione, by the way, is Senator Kathy Marchione's sister-in-law.